The goal of the game is it's supposed to be sort of a board game that you can play on your phone, and you're trying to create a civilization that's self-sustaining. So the goal is to reach a certain level of population, so that's your civilization, to maintain a habitable environment, so it can't be polluted. They have to be able to live there, and you have to have enough energy to the point where your civilization will be able to keep going. You can't just get the population then have it crash afterwards. So those are just the general objectives of the game. The way you play is you use these different cards to produce buildings or different things to try to help you get there. Trees are everywhere in the beginning. You can destroy them to get materials. You can leave them there because they produce oxygen, and they'll also grow as the turns go on. Houses are pretty much your residential areas, how you're building up your population. They're not cheap. They produce CO2. They require energy, and if you have enough supplies, it'll actually grow on its own. If you don't have enough supplies, they'll shrink until either they hit a point where you have enough supplies to sustain them, or if you don't have any income, it'll just crash and die. We also have how you get energy, which is through renewable and non-renewable resources. Non-renewable for this is very cheap to make. It gives you a lot of energy very fast, but after a few turns it'll burn out. Renewable is incredibly expensive, but it doesn't pollute like non-renewable and like residential tiles. And they actually don't give you nearly as much energy as non-renewable resources. So it's really hard to sustain yourself on these. It's almost the easy way is to take the non-renewable. And a few more cards. We have ones that let you destroy something on a tile, which is how you get rid of things you don't want, or how you break down trees for supplies. And the last one is a world tile, which is, we don't have a graphic for it, but it has, in the game, there's a world where all your different resources float around, so you can see how you're doing.
We wanted to try and avoid GUI as much as possible, so, like an on-phone GUI, so we actually have game objects project all of your statistics for you.
And just how it works is you have a 3x3 tile game board, and when you place an object on a tile, the phone reads that, it reads the tile it's on, and will then place that object where it's supposed to be on the game tile. I think that's it for just the instructions.
And now I'll start up a little gameplay demo.
Might be a little
You're
bit
gonna have to huddle over here.
Yeah, because it is a control point.